Hello everyone and welcome to my GA Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lucas and Sidwell's heartbreaking news. Carly and Valentine's unexpected visitors. Lucas Jones and Jan Sidwell will encounter a curveball that will completely upend their worlds, while Carly Spencer and Valentine Cassidy are in for a jolt. Lucas will do all effort at GAs to preserve Rush Column's life, although there will be some terrifying moments in the operating room. Column should ultimately survive. Unfortunately, Mercurius won't be that fortunate because Isaiah Gannon and Elizabeth Baldwin will have to deal with a shock in the trauma room, where Marco appears to be about to pass away following an unexpected setback. According to GA's rumors, Elizabeth will have to deliver some painful news in the aftermath, and she might surprise Lucas by disclosing that Marco was attacked and did not survive. Brit Westbard, meantime, will become quite vocal about how much she wants to see Jason Morgan. It looks like Brit will send herself out of the hospital and go to the police station, where Dan Falconeri and Nathan West will force Jason to make some difficult decision regarding his next course of action. At this point, their intentions have clearly fallen apart, but Brit could finally have a chance to talk to Jason. The only question is whether Jason will be honest with Brit about Rocco Falconeri and why he is pressuring her to support his account of the column shooter. Harrison Chase may push Jason and Brit to end their conversation soon because he will interrupt the broadcast on Wednesday. You can guarantee Carly will be taken aback when Danny Morgan and Charlotte Cassidy get to her residence. Danny will acknowledge that he is aware of Carly's concealment of Valentine and will urge Valentine to assist Jason with his issue. There might not be much Valentine can do because Charlotte's plan won't work out as she had hoped. After Rocco fully confesses to Lulu Spencer, she will encourage him to keep Column's true fate a secret. Although Lulu will be aware that lying to Dent Falconeri will be difficult, she might concur with Nathan that it's best. Sidwell and Eva Jerome will have chemistry in Windermere, but their evening together could be ruined by a phone call regarding Marco's terrible experience. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sidwell will experience intense emotion following Marco's death, so keep an eye out for his heartbroken response. General Hospital spoilers: Nathan and Lulu agree to conceal the shooting of Rocco, leaving Dent in the dark. According to General Hospital previews, Lulu Spencer and Nathan West will bond over a gorgeous secret, but this could cause problems for her friendship with Dent Falconeri and her co-parenting relationship. Dent experienced some difficult feelings when he initially learned that Nathan and Lulu were romantically involved, although Dent realized he couldn't prevent Lulu from being happy with Nathan. He felt as though he had lost the opportunity to be with Lulu, even though everything is a little awkward right now. Dent seems prepared to accept it and to go on. Naturally, a surprise that Lulu and Nathan will be keeping a secret may eventually give Dent an excuse to snap at them. Ross Column would be in grave danger if it were revealed that Rocco Falconeri had shot him. Nathan's insistence on Rocco and Lulu remaining silent should also entail keeping Dent in the dark about what transpired. In addition to being Rocco's father, Dent is the commissioner of police and is responsible for enforcing the law. Nathan and Lulu appear ready to conceal Rocco's shooting drama from Dent rather than putting him in a difficult situation with his son. The agreement between Lulu and Nathan can cause serious problems, especially after Dent eventually finds out. It's important to remember that Rocco might eventually give in the pressure and tell Dent the truth. Rocco is obviously a sensitive, nervous child who struggles to lie, especially to his own parents. And Rocco is obviously a sensitive, nervous child who struggled to lie, especially to his own parents. In any case, that won't like that Rocco's mother and the man he previously thought of as his best friend are keeping him in the dark. The countdown to Dan's impending meltdown may be underway since Lulu and Nathan may be creating the conditions for his wreck. What were your thoughts on the Rocco shooter twist? Do you believe that Lulu and Nathan should not have told Dan what Rocco did? Don't miss all the highs and lows that lie ahead on the ABC soap opera. General Hospital, as spoilers indicate that there is still some unexpected turns in Rocco's plot. We now understand how Jason's departure from General Hospital completely defied expectations in a single explosive episode. General Hospital does a fantastic job when they get in correctly after Marco was stabbed and Rocco shot Colum in the back. Tuesday's episode left us on the edge of our seats. We were waiting the entire show to see if Marco or Colum would pass away. And we had known for a while that Steve Barton would be taking a few months off as Jason. One thing we know now is how Jason will be leaving Port Charles, even though we will don't know who is staying and who is leaving. And it's very different from what we anticipated. We had anticipated that Jason would merely leave the canvas for a while he visited our neighbors up north because of his farewell tour over the past several weeks and his desire to take Brit and run to Canada. It was a simple excuse to remove him from the canvas, but if we had given it some thought, we would have seen how little drama was involved. That was resolved, though, when Colum tried to force Brit back into the fold and destroyed her vital medication. When it appeared that there was no chance left, Rocco shot Colum with his own revolver after Jason had jumped to her aid. Although Rocco is already traumatized by the entire ordeal, Jason is making every effort to assist the unfortunate adolescent, and based on his refusal to cooperate with Dent in Tuesday's episode, it is evident that he is prepared to accept responsibility for shooting the WSB director. If that's the case, Jason can only end up in prison. Shooting the leader of a global spy agency is strictly forbidden. Regardless of whether Colum survives, indeed, Jason intended to do it anyhow, but he had no intention of getting caught. Perhaps it would be one thing if everyone was aware of Colum's vile and immoral nature as well as his true intentions. But that is not the case. Jason is in serious trouble. And even though this will undoubtedly be resolved soon, furthermore, being that issue has provided General Hospital with the ideal means of getting Jason off the canvas. However, this also implies that Rocco will experience it as he struggles with his actions and the realization that an innocent man is incarcerated as a result of him. Even though we feel terrible for him, we have to give General Hospital credit for providing us with an amazing, suspenseful episode that set up the plot for months to come. Let's see how Marco and Colum do now. Nathan's warning breaks desperate demand. Marco dead, killer is still alive. Carly Spencer is taken aback when Rocco Falconari discloses Jason Morgan's potentially fatal situation on the GAs. Fans should anticipate an issue in the operation room. Eva Jerome flushed with peril. Additionally, Danny Morgan's statement surprises Carly Spencer. 5 crucial points, both Mercurius and Rush Column have crucial surgery, which causes issues in the operating room. Unsettling information that could affect Lucas Jones and Marco's destiny is given to Elizabeth Baldwin at Windermere. Ava Jerome puts herself in danger by flirting with Diane Sidwell. Despite medical advice, Brit Westbourne gets determined to get in touch with Jason Morgan. Carly Spencer is approached by Danny Morgan, who maintains that Valentin Cassidy might be Jason's only chance. Managing chaos, let's begin with Rush Cullum, who underwent surgery due to a gunshot wound. Additionally, Mercurius was stabbed and is currently undergoing surgery. Although it was said that Marco would be alright, the preview video for tomorrow gives a different impression. Isaiah Gannon can be seen alerting Elizabeth Lee's Baldwin to a problem. Perhaps Marco doesn't make it out alive after all. Lucas Jones, who recently performed surgery on Marco's assailant, would be even more devastated by that. That could be the reason Liz has to deliver some unfavorable news. It seems like Marco may not make it out alive. For the couple as well, this was a significant evening. Lucas was preparing a romantic scene for the guy he loved when they were leaving Windermere. Dangerous plotting, Sidwell is unaware that his son is literally on the chopping block at Windermere. Right now, the man is too preoccupied with Eva's seduction. The blonde acknowledges that she enjoys a challenge. Sidwell moves in for a kiss and adds he likes a challenge as well. The rest of Brit Westbourne, according to General Hospital spoilers, Brit Westbourne will have to work quickly. Brit is seen in a hospital room, most likely still conversing with Portia Robinson. The woman loses her mind and says she will meet Jason Morgan no matter what. Additional expectations, what else may be anticipated. Then Falconary and Nathan West are in the interrogation room. And Jason is cautioned by Nathan to exercise extreme caution when making his next choice. Danny and Charlotte Cassidy seek assistance from Carly Spencer. In the meanwhile, Valentin Cassidy is the only one who can assist Jason. According to Danny, Rocco is cautioned by Lulu Spencer to keep what happened to himself. Sanchez also breaks up a near call. Brit from GS should reveal the truth about everything. The instability surrounding Brit is still fueled by her persuasion into creating a potent device. The moment Colum forced Brit into a corner on the dock, everything on General Hospital went crazy. He held her hard enough to make her see stars, smashed the necessary medication, and made it obvious she wasn't living. Jason showed up before things became worse, but not before the harm was already done. At this point, being silent doesn't feel wise, it just feels absurd. Brit was already shocked and drawn back into something she never chose. Important lessons is that Brit was forced to participate in a risky cold fusion study. In the wrong hands, the device might have serious worldwide repercussions. It is no longer seems reasonable or justified for her to remain silent. By revealing the truth, more harm to others may be avoided. Brit can't bear this on her own. Brit needs to talk now. Not next week, not after 3 more near misses, and not after someone else has the opportunity to choose who to tell the truth. The fact that she has been compelled to work with dangerous individuals is more crucial than any flimsy facade concealing this instability. She didn't offer to construct anything for enjoyment or financial gain. She was compelled to assist in the completion of Fraser's final project, a cold fusion prototype that, while sounding scientific on paper, sounds disastrous when you consider what it may do in the wrong hands. This isn't a glorified device. You are discussing a gadget that has the potential to change power, encourage blackmail, cause panic throughout the world, and transform every evil within 100 miles into a child in a candy store. And for some reason, Brit still has to maintain her composure, her usefulness, her fear, and her ability to move forward as though none of this is upsetting her. For a while that was effective, it should no longer function. Blowing it open is the smart play. Brit's best course of action at this time is simple. Travel to Windermere, obtain the medications, and then reveal everything before someone else is harmed while attempting to keep a secret that shouldn't have lasted this long. Because observe where everyone has ended up as a result of quiet, Colum is undergoing surgery, Marco is bleeding in a hospital bed, Jason is in detention, Rocco is traumatized, and Bridge nearly returned to evil control. And for what purpose? So the truth can pretend it still has a future, while remaining in the dark for a bit longer. Now that is the actual issue. It gets harder to trust the whole situation every minute. Brit doesn't say anything. It's not precisely hidden, but Brit has the whole image. Let her utilize it all at last. General Hospital spoilers. Willow's future and the fake stroke plot are threatened by Drew's shocking revelation. According to General Hospital spoilers, Willow Kane and Jan Sidwell were responsible for Drew Kane's eventual retribution. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.